Hello, this is Jill from Paper Daisy Crafting. Thank you for joining me again today. Lovely to have you here. And today, this is our project. This is a simple little card using the Snowman Season bundle. I must apologise in advance, I've had a really bad cold all over the weekend. I'm still suffering, still got a bit of a cough, so we may have a bit of a coughing interlude in this video. I'm going to try my best. If it gets too bad, I'll have to re-record. Anyway, let's get started on our card. So you need a pool party. The papers that I'm using are from the Let It Snow papers, and it's this one with the stripes. It's the one with the gloves on the other side, so I'm using this side. And it coordinates with Real Red and Pool Party, so those are my colours I'm using today. So what we're going to do is bring in, oh excuse me, my nose is still running, bring in my trimmer here and cut my card blank. And if you've watched me for a while, you will know what size I'm going to cut this to. I'm going to cut it to 15, which is nearly half an A4. The other side will be slightly smaller, but I usually use that for panels and things. So it's 15, and the other here, no, sorry, yeah, 15, and here is 21, and I'm going to score that at 10.5. So that will make my card base nice and quickly. Love how this trimmer scores. It's a lot more, much deeper score than the other trimmer was. There we go. So there's my card blank. I'm going to find my bone folder, give that a nice crease. I then need my trimmer again, because I'm going to need 2 pieces of Whisper White, and I'm going to cut them just 1/2 centimetre smaller than my card blank. So my card blank measures 15 by 10.5, so I'm going to cut this 14.5 by 10, because it was 10.5 the other way. So 14.5 by 10 for my panels. And this one I need 2, because I'm going to put one inside as well. Haven't done it on my sample card yet, but I will do. There we go. Right, and oh, while I've got my trimmer out, just going to take my piece of paper, mark on it there, and I'm going to cut it. I'm going to do 1.5 centimetres, and again, this trimmer is great because you can line it up here, over here, and do quite small little cuts. So that's 1.5, and another 1.5. There we go. And that's all I need my trimmer for, I think. So, put all the bits I don't need out of the way, and all the bits I do need where I need them. Right, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to glue these 2 little strips to either side of our panel here. They will overlap a little bit at the minute. This was 6" by 12" paper to start, so they will overlap a little bit, but that doesn't matter. We can trim them off. So get my snips out ready as well. Right, okay, so I'm using Tombow, and I'm going to get a piece of scrap paper, because this tends to go on my grid paper and then everything gets stuck to it. So if it overlaps, right, let's see if we can get some Tombow going here. There we go. Just a little bit of Tombow, spread out nice and thinly, and then that is going to go. Still use my piece of paper here. It's going to line up with the edge of the white, so just line that up carefully so that you've got a nice panel there. There we go. And because you've got the Tombow, because it's liquid glue, it'll give you a bit of wiggle room. You can check whether it's lined up on the other side. There we are, that's really nice. And then the other one. It just gives a really nice little border to this card, I think. And actually, I wasn't in love with the colour scheme of this paper when it first came out, but actually I've grown to like it a lot more as I've used it. And actually I quite like the red and the Pool Party. There we go. And we're going to line this one up in exactly the same way, like so. And make sure that it's lined up nicely with the white. There we go. And then just bring my snips in and snip off the additional bits like so. Sorry if my voice sounds a bit croaky. I really have been suffering this weekend. Don't know what it is. As I get older, I seem to suffer. If I don't get a cold very often, but if I do, I really seem to suffer badly with it. There. Now that panel will fit onto my card blank like that, with just a tiny border all the way around it. Before I do that, just in case I go wrong, I'm just going to use my bone folder to just press these panels down. In case I go wrong, I am going to do my stamping. So I've got the Merry Christmas stamp. This is the stamp set we're using. I've got the Merry Christmas stamp and I've got this little snowflake stamp out ready. Put the lid on my Tombow for a minute. There we go. So I'm going to stamp the Merry Christmas in red, virtually in the middle of our card. So where's my real red? So I'm doing this. If you'd stuck it on your card blank already, you would, and you ruined the stamping here, you would have ruined your card blank as well. But by doing this, at least you could save something. There we go. There we go. You could, of course, use Stamparatus to get it in exactly the right place. That's okay. It's not perfect. It's a bit high, but that will do. I'm sure the person receiving this won't mind. And then just come in. This is a lot easier. Pool party. And we're just going to stamp a few random snowflakes around the card. And they can go off the edge if you want them to. And that just all ties in really nicely with the designer paper. Such a quick little card like this one, but very effective, I think. I really like it. And then all I'm going to do, while I've got my stamp out, I'm also going to stamp just one little snowflake, get it out again, in the corner here. And that's going to be my inside panel, just to make it quite sweet. And if I had an envelope here, I might stamp that on the envelope as well, which will make it quite nice. So let's try and get my Tombow working again. Don't know if you can see that. It's very difficult to see the Tombow. It's difficult for me to see, actually. Yeah, about you, where the Tombow is going, but it is all over there. And then that will just go on my card inside. Oh, that'll go inside. That's the inside one. That's the inside panel. Like so. Just makes it look nice when you open it. And then this one is going to go on the outside. And that's a very, very quick little card. I don't know how long that's taken me, probably less than 10 minutes. And if you had a conveyor belt going, you could probably make loads of these in an evening if you decided this was the design you wanted for your Christmas cards this year. Might in fact be mine, the ones I send out in bulk, like so. And there we go. And just go around the edges with your bone folder to make sure you've got nice clean stuck down edges there. And that's your card. So bring in the other one. Very, very quick to do. Very, very sweet. Very, very easy. I love it, and I hope you do too. So thanks so much for watching. I'll be back soon, hopefully without a cold and a cough. Didn't cough too much, touch wood, in this video though. And I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.